hanging out with Emmitt Smith, Hall of Famer, joining us on behalf of Narcan. We'll get to Narcan in a minute because I think it's incredible and I want to talk to you about it. But first, we got to play a game. What's in the cards? We're going to play high or low.
Okay.
Right? I'll flip over a card. You tell me the next one. Is it going to be higher or lower?
Okay.
You get it right, you get an easy question. You get it wrong, you get a hard one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the first card out of the gate is. It's a 3. He gets a 3 out of the gate. He's going to go higher. Yeah, that's a shocker here. The next. It's a 2 coming up next, which means I can.
First of all, let's start over. I got to shuffle these cards. I mean, these cards, it could have been that way in the beginning anyway.
Hey, wait, what no, we're not shuffling. I'll get you one. We'll ask the question everybody's asking. If you right now were running the Dallas Cowboys, would you have brought Mike McCarthy back?
If I was running the Cowboys, I don't know if I would have. I was so hurt and dejected from the loss. I could not believe what I was watching, what I was seeing. Me personally, I don't know if I would have.
How do you fix that? Like in the locker room with the organization, how do you put that behind you and how do you get it right?
Well, one, you got to have hard conversation with the players. The players got to understand there's a level of expectations, not only for them, because they have it for themselves as well. Now, don't get me wrong when I say this. Players have a level of expectation for themselves and their performance level, but not just individually. I need everybody to perform as a team. Perform at a level that's respectable. Do not allow your honor to be disrespected the way they got bounced out of the playoff. To me, we had a couple of moments this year that really was a reflection upon either the lack of leadership, the lack of commitment from each other, and the lack of understanding that you just cannot put that stone in the side of your helmet and walk on the football field and expect other teams to roll over. Everybody's going to gear up to bust you in your mouth. If we didn't learn that against the 49ers early in the season and we fought back against the Eagles and all that was great signs. But we didn't finish. You got to finish what you start. And to me, I don't know if this team was able to finish everything.
And the one thing I think is powerful, man, every time I talk to you, you talk about the power of the Cowboys, like that meaning, feel it. All right, higher or lower for the next one?
Higher.
I think this one, he gets an easy one. What's your favorite Super Bowl memory?
My favorite Super Bowl memory is the very first one, playing out in Anaheim, California. Not Anaheim, but the Rose Bowl out there. Not Pasadena, was it? It was
L.A.?
It was in Pasadena. Yeah, it was in L.A. Super Bowl 28. No, 27. 27. Super Bowl 27. Because I was MVP in 28. 27.
Come on now.
Super Bowl 27 was an unbelievable memory. It was the very first one. And there is nothing that I can imagine that even the second one didn't even top the first one.
So that's interesting to me because in the Super Bowl, we got a bunch of people, the 49ers haven't been there.
Right.
And then we got the Chiefs who have been there.
Right.
What difference, like remembering your first Super Bowl, what difference does that make?
The difference is the Chiefs has a lot more experience in terms of dealing with the emotions of the game. The Niners going to have to deal and learn how to manage their emotions and not let the emotions get the best of them. They're going to have to play within themselves, and they're going to have to preserve the right energy and not spend Thursday getting all geeked up and fired up to play for a Sunday game, and it's Thursday. You're going to have to take your time and allow those emotions to build and build and build at the right time, and then you let it all out on the football field.
I love it when former players talk about that, ramping up the emotion.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, higher or lower on the 9? It's a tough
I'm going to go higher.
He's going higher. Oh, it's lower. He gets another tough one. All right, we went from coach to quarterback. Is Dak Prescott the long-term answer in your mind for the Dallas Cowboys?
I think he's the best answer that we have right now, which makes him the long-term answer for us.
That's fair.
I can't think of no one else out there that I would want to go get that would replace Dak Prescott and the things that we've already started building with him.
All right, go higher or lower on this one?
Higher.
He's going higher than a 5. It's a 10. He gets it. All right, I've been asking Super Bowl guys this because I know you're not paying attention to the halftime show, but you are standing on the sideline during the national anthem.
Right.
Powerful moment. In your career, is there one national anthem you remember that just moved you more?
As I was standing on the sideline?
Yeah, as you were standing on the sideline.
Oh, man. The one that stands out to me is when Whitney Houston sung it in Tampa. And I wasn't even on the sideline.
No, that's fair. That's fair because you are now, when I asked Jerry Rice the same question, Jerry said, man, Whitney Houston, like just it hit different.
Oh man, just seeing them on television sometimes make you want to cry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Whitney Houston was probably by far the best.
All right, so you're joining us on behalf of Narcan, which
Yes.
is incredible. Tell everybody what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm here with Emergent, and Narcan, the nasal spray itself, is the product that we're talking about, and it's there to we're here to spread more awareness around the opioid overdoses and the epidemics. And so what we were trying to do is encourage people to go out and buy a can of Narcan nasal spray, have it on you or in your house in your first aid kit, just in case you run into an opioid situation. Opioid situations can be pills, it can be fentanyl, it can be anything. We don't know what the situation might call for, but one thing it will call for if you walk upon someone that's unresponsive is something like this to potentially bring these people back. And so we're trying to preserve life. If you need more information, go to Narcan.com to get all the information that you can on it. But this is what we're doing, is continuing to spread awareness.
Yeah, and I'll say, honestly, we talked to a lot of people with a lot of products. Got one of these in every one of my book bags. I bought these for all my friends. It makes a difference, man. I appreciate you spreading that message.
No, thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. And the next card is higher.
Next card's hot. He was great. Oh, man.
Not a